Hi, student. This is an introduction explanation about the week number 5. That is the module 2 of the Excel. Okay, last week we covered week number module number 1 of Excel, and we introduced what is Excel, that has column and row, and in the column and row you can have the information that you enter. In Excel, we have the main information is the cell. We have A1, this is the value, numbers, text, and formula. Okay, this is covered in week number, in module number 1 that was covered in the last week. I need that you made the assignment of the previous week in order to be on time and to have all the knowledge that you need for this week. This week will cover the use of formula more in depth, other function, and the use of other format. Basically, we use how we enter the formula, how we apply. In addition to the sum, we are going to apply the function max, mean, and average. And I put in red because it's important, the additional formatting, the conditional formatting in cell. Remember that we saw in the last week that what are the steps that you need to follow in order to do an spreadsheet. First, you need to enter the information. The way that you enter the information is to identify what are the texts that you have, what are the numbers that you have, and what are the formula that you have. What is your main goal in this example? You need to cover this exercise. This exercise that is in the book, that if you go to the assignment, in the assignment, you will see that the assignment is in week page Excel 57 to Excel 112 is the model 2, or page 795 to 850. Okay, here you have all the information that you need. Okay, so now we are going to continue and we'll see what are the steps. Okay, you need to identify the number, the text, you need to identify the number, you need to identify the formula, you need to format the Excel using the header, body, and footer. You need to insert any chart if you have chart that was covered in the last week, and you assign the name, print previous, and save. These are the steps. In this case, this assignment, we need to identify what are the texts, and these are the texts. In my case, so the text is in A1, Olivia's art supply. In A2, salary report, you type the cell, so type the cell, and the row 3 in A3, employee. In B3, email address, dependent, hours worker, hours hourly pay rate, gross pay, federal tax, state tax, tax percent, net pay, and hire day. So these are texts that you type every in the specific cell. Remember, if we are in E3, you will look that here E3, and in this cell is what you need to see the information. For example, This one, Oliver also supply is in A1. If I select E1, it's nothing. You have it's in A1 that you have the information. You will enter the number, the employee number, total, highest, lowest, and average. Okay, this is the information. And in this case, you can enter the email also that I put in the step number 2, but in this case, it's in the step number 1. So this all this email to be done here. By the way, is we have this one, you can select here and you can change the width of the column. Okay, so hide. Okay, hide here. Press the mouse, and you can change the width of the column. Okay, now after you have the text, we will see the step number 2, that is the numbers. What are the numbers that you have, or other date? This is the dependent column. This is the horse worker. Remember, don't worry about the value that you enter is not the value that you see. For example, you enter 64.25, you see 274. But here you enter 80, but you will see you need to have at the end 80.00, but you enter 80. So this is part of the format. So you enter all the information. Don't worry about the format in this second step, because you are not formatting, you are entering that data. you enter then the hourly pay rate and the higher day. Step number 3, after you enter the 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 text and the number, this is your Excel. This column is a formula. This column is a formula. This column is a formula. This column is a formula, and this column is a formula. Remember, the importance of Excel is the use of the formula. If you don't use formulas in Excel, you are using Excel as a Word document, only typing, typing in format, very pretty document, but it's nothing. So Excel, the power of Excel is the use of the formula. Then now we're going to focus in the gross pay. How do you obtain the gross pay? Here we have all the formula that we have in this assignment. Gross pay, that is column F, is equal. This is a mistake. All these three are equal. Equal our work time multiplication hourly pay rate. I will focus in this formula. How we do? Gross pay. So in order to enter the formula, I can enter the formula here, or I can enter the formula here. Okay, so I select the equal sign, means that I will to enter the formula, and is the or worked is the D4. If I click here, they put D4 time, that is the asterisk, E4. Okay, these are the use of the formula. Okay, and then when I have the no equal D4 time E4, press enter, and I have the amount. Don't worry about that. It has 4 decimal. So for now, we are entering data and formulas. Now we are not formatting. And then when we have this, we can copy the formula down. Okay. You have two ways. Or you select copy and, you select paste, or you select here, click here and drag down. And you have the value. This is D4E4, this is D5E5, this is D6E6, D7 times E7, D8 times E8, D9 times E9, D10 times E10, D11 times E11, D12 times E12. Okay? Federal tax. This is the next formula. Federal tax is 0.12, 0.22 times gross pay minus dependent time 24.32. We have the different type of operation. The operation we have is the negation, the negative value at the unique and negative value, the percent, the exponentiation, multiplication and division, and addition and subtraction. These are the basic arithmetic operator. This arithmetical operation has one specific order. The order they will make first the unique negative value, then the percent, then the exponentiation, multiplication and division has the same level from the left to right, and addition and subtraction has the same level from the left to right. This is similar to the algebra rule. If you have parentheses, the information that you have inside the parentheses has more priority. Remember, you need to read the book from the page that I told you before, and you follow the book and you will understand. This is only a summary that you have an idea about the example. Then let me continue. And this will be equal 0.22. Let me use the formula time opens the gross pay minus dependent minus dependent time 24.32. 24.32, and close the parentheses and press enter. Okay, when I have the value, I drag down and they copy the cells moving down. Okay, this is F4. This is the related with the row 4. This is the related with the row A. This is related with the row 12. Okay, now estate tax. Let me see the estate tax. 0.44 is equal 0.04 and gross pay time gross pay. Press enter and move down. Tax percent. This part is important. Okay, tax percent is equal federal tax plus state tax divided gross pay. A tax percent is equal federal tax. This is the federal tax plus state, state tax, or close the parenthesis, divided gross pay. Look, this is 0.25. It's not in the percent format, but it's okay. And then now copy down, and you have the net pay is gross minus the sum of the federal and state tax equal gross minus federal plus state tax. And that's it. This is the net pay. So at the end, this is the value that we have. The next thing that we have is we press Control Shift. We will see the formulas. These are the formulas that has my word. Okay, this is the formula. We apply the formula, and this is the value that has that formula. Now we are going to obtain the higher we see the enter value. We will see how we have the higher is the max function. It's similar to the sum. Higher is max. So I say depending is we say equal max open parenthesis. I select this is the range that C4 semicolon C12 in this range I want to obtain the maximum value. I close the parenthesis, so the higher is 3. Okay, and then now this higher value, the other way that you could say, I select the you could think max is max is equal max. The second one uh, the maximum value is 80, and then I can copy from here. Okay, apply the maximum value. This is the minimum value. The minimum value could be the mean is the same, but using the mean equal mean and I copy, and the average is the the word average and the range equals average the average, and then I copy from here. Then I have all these function copy. Okay, so this value are text, these are number, and these are formulas. Okay, you got it? And the next step is to obtain the the format. How we obtain the format? So we need to use this format that this was basically explaining in the last class. You need to use the Olivia's R supply. I move to here. I miss Merchant Center. I move to here. I put Merchant Center. I can change the font ball. I can change the size of the font. I can change the background color. Let me change. The color could be blue. So you select the color and no, it's not. And you select the background. For example, this could be the background. You select the color. One is for the background, other is for the font. One is filled, other is the font, and this I will put in bold. We will center, and we wrap test that in order to put in that wrap test. Remember, merge is this one. Wrap test is to cut when the width of the column is not enough. Now would be the next thing is this will be okay. The first we use a numeric with two positions. The first should be numeric with two positions. The rest, this will be a currency. This next is currency 2, and the tax percent is percent with two position, I guess. No? Yes, two position. Now we have the first one. Okay, the next we use the uh, number with two position with the comma delimiter, and this is the tax, and this is a number with two position with a comma delimiter, and then the same we do for this one. Other way that we can do it is that for example, if I know that this is the one specific format, I except for my painter, I take this format and I will apply for this one. I will use this one or this one. I will do this one. I will apply for this one. And the same, I will do this one. I will apply for this one. Okay, now I have everything done related with the format, and we will see the format. Well, okay, I explain almost how is the format, and we will see the conditional format. The conditional format, you select the range. In this case, is for the hours worker, the column hours worker, that is greater than 72. Okay, I select in this one, I do this is hours worker. I select the hours worker here. I will select conditional format. First thing that I do, I select management rule. So when I select a management rule, they have no rule for this conditional format. I close and then I select this one. I select conditional format. I select new rule. What is the rule? I use the format only cell that contain the cell value need to be greater than 72, and I use the format. I apply the format. The font is blue. So no, what is the font? No, the font is white, and the field is blue. This is it almost this is, but I select OK, and then they apply the format for the cells that are. You cannot paint the cell. You need, you select the cell and you select conditional format and you say management rule. Here you have the rule. Okay, you have the, with this one you have all the information done, and basically these are the operators for the conditional format. I told you how to change the column width. You change it in this way. Remember, you need to look at the book and check the spelling, and with this one, control accent mark, you can see the formula. Control accent mark, you can see the formula, and this is done. This chapter is very important to understand. If you don't use the formula, you don't use Excel. It's important to use the formula with Excel. I hope that you will uh, that this video be helpful for you. And then let me know if you have any question. Let me know. We can meet, and that's it. Thank you.